I'm trying some new shit, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. All right, let's talk about this group of men that made a get back list. That's what I'm gonna call it. It's a get back list of the kind of woman that you shouldn't date. Let's check it out. All right. Let's see. Y'all see all of that. Now, I'm not even gonna lie to you. This list can be a bit ridiculous. For example, women with tattoos. Now that's to the discretion of each man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If you're looking for if it's a high valued man looking for a woman, yeah, tattoos are a no go. Let's see, and that's number two. Do do do. Let's see. Women with an Instagram page. If you got a Facebook, you pretty much got an Instagram, Snapchat, all of that. Y'all stop. Stop. I have an Instagram. Stop. That's a bit much. Let's see. Non-pierced ears, purple hair. Okay, women with purple hair or any other unnatural hair color. I do wear colors on occasion to represent certain disease aspects. For example, I wear purple hair in November for Epilepsy Awareness Month. So if there's no purpose, however, it shouldn't be getting done. Let's see. Women with whole friends. Whole friends. Whole friends. All women have one whole friend. You can't pick how they are. You can't pick how a person is. But just because my friends are whole, and I got a lot of whole friends, that doesn't make me a hoe. You can ask about me. Very, very discreet with who I give mine to. Okay, let's see. Models I agree with. Women who travel regularly. If you travel, you travel. I got so many cousins that are travel agents to sit there and even go by that one. Who are good women. Drinking regularly, yeah. Women with weak or absentee fathers. I agree and disagree with that one to a degree. If you weren't raised with a man, you don't know how to treat a man. I get that one, but on that same aspect, there's an exception to every case. Um, mm, mm, mm. Women who live alone. That's a dumbass one now. Y'all just being stupid. That's a dumbass one. You want to deal with a woman who lives with somebody else, like her parents, or has a roommate, things like that. Well, if you want to get freaky, can we think for a second? Let's see. Party voice. Women on dating apps. I agree with that. Fresh and fit. Women with list. You don't want a woman that doesn't require anything. So if their list is too long, women who have been engaged, baby, I got 6 engagement rings. Okay, I got 6 engagement rings. I ended up sitting here and calling those things off before we could even plan things because then they got comfortable and started showing me things that did not make them a good husband. Don't do that. Okay. Um, Divorcees. I'm a divorcee 2 times. I've been divorced twice. Twice. 2 times. That does not make me any less of a woman. That does not make me any less of a feminine woman. All that means is, hey, for the reason for divorce, and now I'm a religious person, so biblically speaking, the reason for divorces, which is infidelity, which was twice. And for me, it wasn't even the fact that each of these men were sleeping with different women. It was the fact that they lied about it. I deserve some things too because I do bring some things to the table. Now let's see the last one. American black women. All right, I'm gonna talk about this one. Sisters, don't get mad at me when I say this. They're absolutely right. Black women and their quote bold nature and their disagreeable nature, which is really what it is. Black women are not agreeable. American black women are not agreeable. American black women are not agreeable. I'm sitting here and I'm going to take Dr. Umar's approach. American black women aren't agreeable. American black women are considered a lot of times the bitchiest ones. And then they wonder why only 1 out of 4 of us are getting married. And 80% of those women get divorced. I agree with that one. Maybe you should. Because until we as a whole and black women, I'm not the problem. But I can admit, as a black woman, from what I observe, black women, you're the problem. Check your fucking attitudes. Stop sitting here and saying, why should I do this? Why should I do that? You want a husband like grandma and them, because I can't say mom and them, because this has been going on for decades now. You want a husband like grandma and them that takes care of the house, baby, you got to make some sacrifices too, and that includes shutting the fuck up a lot. If you got to sit there and talk back and disagree with everything your man does, why is he your man? You don't trust him to lead you. You don't trust his judgment. And you're telling me right now you make bad decisions. We'll go back up to the single moms. I'll do that one last. Let's see. Women born in the West have a sense of entitlement. I get what they're talking about. They don't feel like they should sit there and praise a man for what he does, but on that same aspect, they need a man to do certain things. I don't know too many women other than myself and maybe my older sister that knows how to change a tire. That is willing to get under the sink and fix the plumbing. That's willing to sit there and deal with shit coming out the fucking drain and all of that stuff. Is willing to put in a septic tank. Is willing to put in the sewer. Is willing to sit there and even put up drywall. Is willing to use some plaster of Paris. Is willing to paint something. Is willing to cut the grass. Will even do this as small as this. I don't know too many women that are willing to take out the trash if there's a man around. This is the entitlement that comes with being born in the West, i.e. America, over here, this side. Yeah, no, it's a problem. Y'all not gonna like me for the one that I chose to do last. Again, this is gonna be on Facebook, probably Instagram, definitely TikTok. It's also probably gonna be on my YouTube page, Getting and Keeping the Ring with Tiffany Hall. Hey, y'all. Single mothers, yes, I feel like you should avoid them. Men need their time, and they don't feel like they should have to sit there and settle and be secondary to the child, number one. Because a woman expects a man to come in providing. On that same aspect, ain't nobody finna touch my son. Ain't nobody finna touch my child. You want that man in your life. You want a husband. That means you have to be willing to let that man discipline your child. But again, that comes with vetting a man. Now, why are you a single mother in the first place? Why did you break up your own home? Uh-oh. I'm going to talk about it real quick. We're going to make this as quick as possible. If you're a single mother, you said your baby daddy ain't shit, you choose ain't shit niggas. You choose ain't shit men. So you make bad decisions. Maybe you need to be single. Most of the time, single mothers don't want anybody sitting here telling their child what to do but them. You make bad decisions to whereas there's not a male in that child's life. Maybe you need to remain single. Not everything on this list applies to you if you fit in that category. You know, if you're a single mother, for example, a single mother that's single because she's via widow, you know, you don't count in that. Don't ever count yourself in that. I know as a woman with tattoos, would I ever go for an extremely high valued man, 6-figure man? No, I'd have to get him beforehand so he could accept me for with my tattoos. I'm okay with that. He's okay with that. I got my man, so it doesn't even matter. And he loves my tattoos. That's a different scenario. This list, women actually need to be looking at. So they can sit there and make sure they avoid these things. Everything else on this list is valid. Everything else over here, all of this shit, all of this, it's valid. It's valid. You don't believe me? All of you Christian women, you need to sit there and go look at your Bible. It's valid. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a pick me that got picked. Bye, y'all.